Hey, hey. Egungun. We're giving honor to the mothers and the fathers today. Egungun Bawasheo. Yes, so good morning, Ellison. Sheree. Oh, Boato. Naila. Caro. Yes, Leticia. Jess. Blessings. Krista. Iyalodewa, Ekaro. Hey, Omiyemi, my sister, Oboato. Amber, Anna, blessings. Hey, Gunde, Ajuba, Timboleo. We're giving honor to the ancestors today. Come on, we're excited. The mothers and the fathers. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Gemini Pearl, Leslie, Naila, blessings, Honey Pot, Shalia, Muffin, Omomi, Satet, Erica, Danielle, Boato, Aquia, Shar, Omomi, Naila, C, Ifetayo, my sister, Kaylin. Good morning, darling. Hey, Egunde. See us so blessed. Blessings. Arushla. Hey. Hey, Francois, Celeste, Azure. Yes, yes. Hey, we calling the ancestors today. Lift them up. Hey, hey. Belton, good morning. Hey, Esau, Tony, Omomi, Alabara, Egungun, Alagbara, 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 Egungun, Alagbara, hey, Sakina, Diane, hey, Harryford, Ravel, my student, Oboatu, Ifa Bamila. Hey, Toya, darling, good morning. Hey, 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 no ordinary girl, Asada. Blessings, winged one, 1111. That's Ejiope. Hey, hey. Alagbara. Egungun Alagbara. Hey, get them shoulders popping. We marching. Hey, give thanks to the ancestors. Latanya, Ceci, Alexis, Leslie. Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. Owl and Diamond. Hey, not Miss Parker. Hey, 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 hey. Leslie, 2 Leslies in a row. Look at that. Y'all might be some kin. Destiny, good morning. Hey, hey. Egungun Alagbara. Hey, yes, so the month of November is here. All Saints Day. Black Witch University. Hey, hey, hey. Egun Alagba. The ancestors are powerful. Yes, so Egun Alagba. Hey, Alagba. Hey, hey. Egun Alagba. Hey, hey, hey. Egun Alagba. Hey, hey. Diane, first time, we love it. Blessings, welcome. Hey, Jessica, Hell Notes for Beauty. Blessings, darling. Hey, hey, hey. Mojuba. Hey, give thanks and praise to those mothers and the fathers. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Adupueo, caro, cabo, and welcome, welcome, welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. It is me, Iya Funlayo, your favorite scholar priestess. So excited, happy, joyous, honored, filled with spirit, filled with love, filled with light, loving this extra sunshine as we gained an hour back last night, and just giving so much thanks and praise for each and every one of you. Yes, you, Dolores, Francois, Gemini, Pearl, Dakota. Yes, you, Miss Jolati, Clever Girl, Treyas, Morgan. All of you who are here with us today in celebration. And today we are calling on our ancestors, our Egungun. Egungun Bawashe. Egungun Bawashe. Iba Egungun mo pe Egungun Bawashe. Hey, we know that it is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheshe, the originators and the keepers of our traditions. Were it not for those mothers and those fathers, and the mothers' mothers' mothers, and the mothers' 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 mothers, and the fathers' 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 fathers, and the fathers' 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 fathers, we would not be here. We would not know to give praise in the way that we give praise. We would not know so many of the things that we know. We wouldn't know about the cloth, how to weave and clothe ourselves. We wouldn't know about the food, how to cultivate it and eat. One of the things that always amazes me and that I always share, especially if you're my students, you know, is the material reality of our ancestors. We know, right? We don't have to doubt. There's no doubt. We could potentially doubt any other spirit if we're being honest, right? Any other entity, we could say we don't really know for sure. But with our ancestors, we know for sure. We know for sure. We know for sure that somebody gave birth to somebody that 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 gave birth to somebody, and on and on and on until finally we are here. We are here. We are here. The fruits, the proof of their existence, the fruits of their labor, the ones who have come to fulfill the dreams. Yes, sir. The ones who have come to fulfill their dreams, the ones who have come to be, who hold their blood, their DNA, as my favorite hoodoo, the Afro mystic, always says, you are the first altar to your ancestors because their DNA is in you. So yes, we build altars, but check it out. You ain't even got to worry about doing all that. Just hug yourself right now. Just wrap your arms around yourself right now and say, thank you, ancestors. Thank you. I'm so grateful for this blood that flows in my veins. I'm so grateful for this great DNA. I'm so grateful for these fine features. I'm so grateful for this melanin. I'm grateful, right, for all of it. I could touch it. I could feel it. We are the altar for our ancestors. We are the proof. We are the manifestation. We are the ones that they have been waiting for, that they fought to live for. They wasn't just fighting to live for themselves. They understood how life is short, how life is fleeting, but they knew that one day, they knew one day we would be here. We would be here to lift them up, to sing their praise, to eat the foods that they cultivated. Listen, I keep coming back to this food thing because food is the first offering that we give to our ancestors. And the reason why is to show them that they are still here with us in community. When we eat, they eat. When we drink, they drink. And so we give that food as a way to show their connection with us and that it continues, and as a way to honor their work. because our ancestors cultivated all the crops that we are eating right now. I always say this, every time you eat a banana or a plantain, anytime, plantain, however you pronounce it, platano, okay? Every time you eat a plátano, every time you eat a banana, you need to say mafere fun egun. You need to say iba egun. You need to say mojuba egun. Because our African ancestors cultivated 19 different varieties of plantain on the African continent. They cultivated 43 different varieties of banana. And they did that, again, not for themselves, but for us. Because some of them, guess what? Some of them didn't even get to taste the plants that they cultivated. They knew that it would take time for the new plant to take hold. And then they looked at it and they ate it and they tasted it and they said, you know what? This could be a little sweeter. This could have a few less seeds for my next generation. So let me breed these two together again. These sweet ones that have less seeds, let me breed those together again. So that my descendants, not even me, but so that my children and their children and their children will have sweet banana, sweet plantain. Ashe, ashe. The things that we don't even think about, the regular things that we eat every day. Keisha, I know I'm crying too. You see, the tears are coming to my eyes because this is real. Every time we eat a green, a leafy green, we need to say thank you to our ancestors. Every time we rip those collards, right, we are doing the same motion. We are connecting. This is how we connect with them. Eating the things that they ate. Cooking in the ways that they cooked. Today, November 1st, All Saints Day, and in the Hoodoo tradition, this is a day of celebrating the ancestors. It's a day that traditionally folks would go to the cemetery and clean and put flowers and spend time with their ancestors. And so I encourage you today, we starting it off right now. We kicking off the ancestral celebration early. And I just invite you to take the whole rest of the day and celebrate your ancestors. Celebrate from whom you came. Look at their pictures. Go and look at your family tree and just bring forth that energy. Say thank you. Give thanks. Give praise. Tap your stick on the floor. Knock on the floor. Stamp your foot. Clap your hands. Remember, first altar, you ain't got to have no instruments. You don't have to have nothing. Just this right here is that altar for the ancestors. And we give thanks and we give praise and we give thanks and we give praise. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You know, one thing I just found out about one of my ancestors, two of my ancestors. Just found out some information. So I had an Akashic Records reading with my sister, Dr. Latoya, recently. Shout out to her. Connecting these ancestral energies, okay? And one of the ancestors who came forward, who said that she, I'm getting tingles, who said she was proud of me and who revealed herself was one. And I thought that she was on my mother's side, but it turns out she was on my father's side way back before we had the last name Wood, that she took her people into the woods, that she led her people, that she took them out there and created community for her people to live the way that they wanted to live and needed to live, in their freedom, in their ability to worship. She used her Bible, but she used her African knowledge as well. And she dressed in white and she always held her Bible. She always held on to the word and she always held on to the love for her people. She came through. And she said that it's her that's in my blood that got me wanting to come here and be with all of y'all and gather us together and create community and to lift us up and ensure that we know the ways of worship, that we know the ways of our ancestors. Woo! I'm getting full. She came through. That's her blood in my veins. Iya, 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 baba me. Whew, that's her blood in my veins. I came to find out as well that my paternal grandmother's father, John Daniels Ibae, was a chauffeur. And if y'all know how I love Ogun, and it's so say Ogun today. Hey, when I found that out, I was like, come on now. You can't make these things up. That energy of Ogun. And guess who else was a chauffeur and had their own cab company and drove all the time? My biological father, John Wood Ibae. Passing down through the blood, passing down that energy of Ogun. So definitely the energy of Obatala, that gathering energy, the weaving of the cloth, that energy of Ogun, the drivers, the energy to make it pop, to get from one place to the other, that is in me ancestrally. And I just give thanks for having found out and made even deeper connections. And so I encourage you, as you continue down this African spirituality pathway, to just know again that the ancestors are your first line of connection. Your first way of worship is to connect with your ancestors, to know who they were, to know what they did, and to find out in many cases that what they did is what you're doing right now. Right? What they did is what you're doing. Ifakemi, great-grandfather owned a cab company too. Come on, all these Oguns. Come on now, all this Ogun energy. Hey, I love it. I love it. Powerful visitations from the ancestors. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So that just motivated me even more to find out these things. And I found all of this out within the last month. Right? Motivated me so much more and said, yes, I have this blood beating of my ancestors in my veins. I have these directives from above. I have these directives that have been passed down through the generations to preach, to teach, to gather my people, to just move forward with power and with integrity and with heart, because that's Ogun's people. Right? With heart, with integrity, and always moving forward. So we just give thanks today and every day. We give thanks today and every day for that heart beating in our chest, for that blood flowing in our veins. We give thanks to our Egungun. We give thanks. Orisa bi Egungun kosio. Yes, Miss Parker, that's right. Orisa bi Egungun kosi. There's no Orisa like Egungun. There's no Orisa like mother. Iyani wurani yebiye. The mother's board. Come on now. Tiako le forwarda. Oh, come on. Cashapp says she's cutting leather like her grandfather did. Come on now. Yes. Ashe, ashe. We lift up the ancestors. We lift up our ancestors. Yes, Ravel. Yes, yes. Great-grandfather trained horses to pull carriages. Come on now. That's that old school driving. Yes. Yes, yes. C's grandfather made iron and aluminum pots. I love it. I love it. So connect. That's all it takes. It doesn't take anything fancy. All it takes is knowing, research, finding out, and connecting and giving thanks. So as we move into our space of prayer, we are giving thanks to our Egungun, our Baba, our Iya, the ones who came before, Keisha's got healing communities like her grandma Ruby, Ashe, lifting up each and every ancestor whose name is being mentioned right now, each and every ancestor whose name is not known but will become known because of the research that you're going to go and do right now. Ooh, come on, my almost great-great-grandfather was a herbal doctor. Come on now. Give thanks. Give thanks. We lifting up each and every ancestor represented by each and every lineage, each and every one listening to the sound of my voice. We give thanks and praise. And we know we connect with our ancestors in our use of the most precious element, water. Hey, we know that. If we want to go and wash, it's water we go use, just like our ancestors did. If we want cook soup in the way of our ancestors, if we want to cook those black eyed peas, if we want to cook them collard greens, if we want to cook anything, we're going to start with water. Yes, now we're going to start with it. So we say, Omi tutu, Ashe tutu, Ona tutu, Ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo, Egun tutu bobo, Orisha tutu emio. Tutu ori me, go ahead and touch your ori. You know that if you want a house high, you gotta ask your ori. If you need a spouse high, you gotta ask that ori. If you need some money, yeah, you gotta ask your ori. So we tap our oris and we ask for all of the things that we need, and we pray for our ori to be open to receive each and every blessing that is meant for us. Asheo. Mojuba. Mojuba Olodumare. Oba aterere kaiye. Mojuba ti ojo. Mojuba ti orun. Mojuba ile ogere afoko yere. Mojuba orumila. Eleri ipin. Mojuba ibarumole ojukotu. Mojuba ibarumole ojukosi. Mojuba okanle niri irumole. Mojuba koda, mojuba sheda, mojuba rabelotife, mojuba woni afinju eye. Mojuba egungun ile. Call the names of those ancestors, yes. Egungun bawashe. Egungun bawashe, yes oh. Iba egungun. Mo pe egungun bawashe. Yes, so call on the names of your ancestors. Baba eni, Izezeni, Iya eni, Izezeni. Izezelabo kato borisha. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheshe. It is Isheshe to whom we pay homage before any Orisha. Give thanks right now for my clans, the Woods, the Shepherds, the Douglases, the Daniels, the Hills, the Harrises. Give thanks and praise the Griffins. We are just thankful. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Lifting up every ancestor whose name has been called. Those whose names we know, those whose names we don't know. Give thanks. Mojuba Ori. Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wana La Seku, Mojuba Bobo Bobo Orisha, Mojuba Teshua Daranikan Lo Soro. Mojuba Baba Mio Batala, Epa Baba Rubo, Epa. Orisha, Epa Mole Baba, Mi Mojuba Oshunye Oreye, Mojuba Shango Kawo Kabisi, Mojuba Ogunye Omomari Wo, Ogunbe Mio Bioshe, Benia Koko, Mojuba Oshosio de Mata, Mojuba Mobeji, Mojuba Egbe, Mojuba Bobo, Bobo, Orisha, Kinkamashe. Lumi Fapela Shagno Tunji Kinkamashe, Emila Symbol, Omo Kinkamashe, Bamuloli Fakule Kinkamashe, Emi, Fini Kinkamashe, Emi, Regional West Kinkamashe, Omi Evas Mantis Kinkamashe, Mio, Kinkamashe, we know means may no harm, hurt, or danger come, and so we say Kinkamashe, and the names of anybody we would like to bring into this sacred circle of protection right now. And of course, I say Kinkamashe to each and every one of you listening to the sound of my voice right now. Just a few of you: David, Danielle, Sinka, Varlisha, Kehinde, Omotosin, Tracy, Shalia, Whitney, Azure. Just a few of you: Kay, Ravishing Soul, Lovely RN, King Frodo, Haiti, Harlem Home, yes, so Kinkamashe, each and every one of you. May no harm, hurt, or danger come. We say Kosi Iku, Kosi Arun, Kosi Epe, Kosi Ofo, Kosi Olopa, Kosi Idina, Kosi Fitibo, Kosi Wahala Rara. May there be no problems for you, no harm, hurt, or danger. Only goodness, only better things, only best things. We pray for Ire Owo, Ire Omo, Ire Aiku, Orire ìlera àti àlàáfíà. All blessings, all blessings, all blessings be with each and every one of you. Always. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Woo! Give thanks and praise. Yes, sir. That ancestral energy is pumping. It's pumping. Y'all know I be hype. I get hype when we are talking to the spirits. I get hype when we are calling on our ancestors. I get hype to think about when I think about the goodness of my ancestors. Yes, sir. And all they have done for me. My soul cries out, hallelujah. Yes, so I give thanks to them for blessing me, for bringing through all of this energy and power and all of this desire and love for my people. I just appreciate it. I give thanks that my ancestors instilled all of that into me and that I get to share it with you. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Whew, all right. So we're going to take it down for a moment. We're going to take all this energy with us as we get ready to move into our space of meditation. Ooh, we done called out. We done called out. We done called out. We done clapped our hands. I hope you was clapping along with me now. I hope you was stomping your feet. I came to clap my hands. You know my folks is pastors. You know that church thing is still in there. I came to clap my hands. I came to stomp my feet. I came to make a joyful noise. Yes, come on now, clap your hands. Make a joyful noise. Yes, your ancestors, they're coming on through. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I say, give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Your body. Your body. The first altar. That's all you need. That's all you need. Just give thanks and praise. Woo! 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 Ashe, I do pray. Give thanks. So I invite you now to begin breathing deeply. Ooh, that's that South Carolina, that's that Virginia, that's that Georgia, Alabama coming on out. Yes, sir, I do pray. Mothers and the fathers, yes, yes. Whew, yes, yes, yes. I invite you now to just begin breathing deeply. Breathe it all in. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. I invite you to gently close your eyes. And just feel all of the gratitude. All of the love. All of the appreciation that you have for your ancestors. Let it course through you. Let the tears roll if they are coming. Just feel that gratitude within yourself as you breathe deeply. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow all imagery to fade from your mind's eye until you are left with a rich, deep black. The black of the ancestral soils, the black of the womb, the black of the depth of the cosmos. Hold this rich black as you continue breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. We bring our attention to our outward breath as we release and breathe out all of that which no longer serves us. We breathe out fear. We breathe out sadness. We breathe out disconnection. We breathe out loneliness. We breathe out powerlessness. We breathe out depression. We breathe out anxiety. We breathe out impatience. We breathe out hurt. We breathe out disappointment. All that no longer serves us in this moment. Whatever it is, whether we can name it or not, we breathe it out with a sigh. One more time. Let that noise come out. Let the ancestors hear you. And now that we have made room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We activate our cheeks, our chins, our foreheads, all of our muscles in our face as we smile wide, as we give thanks, as we breathe in goodness. Yes. As we breathe in abundance. Yes. As we breathe in healing. Yes, yes. As we breathe in peace. As we breathe in joy. Yes. We breathe in success. Yes. We breathe in strength. Yes. We breathe in clarity. Yes. We breathe in connection. Yes. We breathe in my magic manifests. Yes. All the goodness, all the bounty, all the plenty, all the power, all the joy, all the yes. We breathe it in. In our mind's eye, we see a single point of light. And that point becomes two. And that two becomes four. And on our next breath, that four becomes eight. And on our next breath, that eight becomes 16. And on our next breath, that 16 becomes 32. And that light, those points of light multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply. We can no longer count them. Endless points of light in our mind's eye. Endless points of connection to the divine. Endless ancestral voices. Endless support. Endless well springs of power on which to draw. Endless. Iba Tetende. Tetende o kojo. Ibao Mondro Tetende. Tetende o kojo. Continue breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Infinite points of light. Watching, protecting, supporting, and inspiring you. Ibati Iwo Monjo Tetende. Tetende o Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths together, in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1, 2, and 3. As you exhale that third breath, begin to reawaken your body. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Bend and straighten your knees. Lean forward and back. Move your shoulders in gentle circles, forward and back. Move your body however feels good to you. And finally, the eyes, those windows to the soul. Open them gently and rejoin the room. Adupue. Oh, thanks and praise. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Welcome back. I pray that was a beautiful journey for you. Into the darkness of the ancestral womb and back out again into the light of protection, of inspiration. We give thanks and praise. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. We are grateful. We are grateful. We are grateful. We give thanks always for the blessings. We give thanks for the ability to gather one with another. If you have felt blessed by your journey this morning and desire to pour a blessing back onto the ministry, we welcome you to do so at $Funlayo at Funlayo W on Venmo or Funlayo at ancestral.com. For PayPal and Zelle, we give thanks always for those who give to the ministry. We give thanks for the Akeko Circle, our regular monthly donors. We're just grateful for every way in which you, our community, show up. I am grateful. I am thankful. You know that the one thing we can never get back is our time. And so I give thanks always for those of you who spend your time with me, for those who gather here together to give thanks and praise to our ancestors, who gather together to give thanks and praise, who gather together and give honor to our ancestors, who gather together to let our tears flow, who gather together to feel spirit, who gather together. We just give thanks for the ability to gather. We give thanks for the cloth that was weaved by our ancestors. We give thanks for our bodies, which are their first altars. We just give thanks always. We give thanks. I invite you, as always, to visit ancestral.com to get some more of this beautiful, powerful medicine. I invite you to get the ebook to learn the prayer that we say together each week. to check out the YouTube videos, especially if you're new to African spirituality. Invite you to sign up at our community, create a free account so that you're always among the first to know when our next classes come. Shout out to all the community students. Thank you for your love, for your taking this journey with us. We'll be back in December for our next cycle of classes, and we are so excited to announce very shortly what our featured class is going to be. And of course, I invite you as well to save the date, December 19th, for the Black Spirit Solstice Summit. Don't worry, you're going to get emails, you're going to get texts, you're going to get all the information about it to join us on December 19th, where we will be together for the full day doing all the Juju Black folk do, checking in with each other, praying together, learning together, spending time. And so we look forward to being there with you on the 19th of December. So grateful for each of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, so much, so much. We just appreciate you. We appreciate your love. We just send so much gratitude. I send so much gratitude. I'm saying we because my ancestors is with me, so I'm speaking in we. We're grateful. I send gratitude. I give thanks for you walking with me as I fulfill my destiny and allowing me to walk with you as you fulfill yours. So go on and have a beautiful Sunday. Have a beautiful All Saints Day. Lift up your ancestors, call their names, cook some food, sing some songs, clap your hands, go on and stomp your feet. Go on and shrug them shoulders. Go on and feel that spirit. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yes, so. Have a beautiful day. Odabo.